such a public whatever when you were very young. You got bullied in high school and you've been very vocal about this. And how did that go? Like, how did you get over that? How did you actually, because I know there's someone watching that's getting bullied because of what they are. You're talented. Yeah. So when you're not performing, people treat you like sugar honey iced tea.
Yeah. And I remember, like, even in school, like, there were points when I didn't even want to go to school. Like, there's a time, like, I didn't go to school for, like, 2 months. Like, I refused. The owner of the school would come to the house, drive to the house every day on his way to the school, the director, the owner. And he came and he would come and be like, every day, let's go. I'm like, no, I'll come back tomorrow. That's what he says. Next morning he comes because he wants to pick me and drop me. He told me, if you want, I will drop you until you finish Form 4 in school. I'll pick you every day until you finish. I was like, no, I'm not going back. He asked me, why don't you want to go back? What's going on? I said, no. And you know, that time you're also scared of of the girls in school. There was like so much happening. Like I got into like depression, you know? The times when you wonder, should I even be living? Like, is it all worth it? Like, should I be here? And there was a lot going on in school and I just didn't want to be there. I did not want to be there. Bullying is real. Sometimes parents, I just want to say that if you see your kids, talk to them, be friends with them. It's cool to be, you know, your kids' pal, you know, so that at least they can tell you, you know, what's going on, you know, and understand.
Does that not scare you every time when you're, you know, you're taking your son to school?
Like, it does. Because, you know, sometimes, like, I've sat and I've thought, I'm like, the things that were done to me, and I'm thinking, if these things were done to my son, what would I do?
I'm gonna kill somebody.
Yeah.
You know what? That makes me feel very normal.
Yeah.
Because I have those worries all the time, you know? Like, I worry about my kid all the time.
And here's the thing. I think parents always associate bullying with...
You're weak.
Being, being beaten, having your things stolen. Especially for girls' schools, it's very psychological.
Yeah, it's true. That is so true.
Because I went through that as well. And I think, you need to talk to
I'd have gone through that if it wasn't for that girl in that end of that table.
But you see, I didn't have a peer, and you didn't have a peer either.
Oh, they were in the same school?
Yeah, she was head girl. Like, from day one, like, when I started getting picked on, I was picked on because of my accent. Because people thought they could bully it out of me, that I was faking it. As in, honestly, but the reasons I was picked on are the most stupid reasons. Like, I look back now, and all these people are on my Facebook, and these are the people who tried to break me. How many times I tried to call in sick, I tried to get into punishment until she saved it.
All the time.
I did all those things. I fainted.
Used to live in the sick bay. You remember?
But if you call me for one of your roles, you don't know how to faint. Unataka body double. But
I had epilepsy for like 2 months.
Yeah.
Like, literally. And I used to nosebleed all the time. That's when she realized I wasn't faking it. So, I mean, like, to all those people out there, I'm lucky I had you. But I know there's a lot of people that don't have you. And even in real life, right now, all of us, some of us are going through bullying. And social media has made it so easy.
It has.
It has.
It has.
So, I love that you're bringing something real to the table.
We should absolutely speak about it now that we are able, and that now that we've gone through, you know, a similar case. We should, should be out there talking about it,
and have somebody's back.
Exactly, and
have somebody's back.
Absolutely, and I know there's something else that you're doing, and you're out there. You know, your CSR program where you're talking about washing hands and you know, keeping healthy and all that. How beautiful is that?
How did that start?
I do that all the time. I'm always like, everybody who gets in my house, I'm like, wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands.
Really? Seriously,
you're not touching my baby with dirty hands.
Did you have those?
You,
by the way, Piera just looks like she probably punched somebody. Osha, did you put hand sanitizer for bell? When somebody is opening, ringing the bell to come into the house, the hand sanitizer. Like, but they seriously don't feel bad, mothers. Like, if somebody wants to carry your child, somebody you know, not random people. I wouldn't just go and take my child to random people, but I'm saying just visitors coming to the house. They carry germs. Do you know which toilet, bathroom this person went to? When was the last time? Do they have the flu? Are they coming? And you know, babies are so sensitive. So it's important to wash your hands, sanitize, have them in the house, and teach your kids also. Let me tell you something. My son will wash with everything. He's doing his homework. Mama, do I wash my hands? Like, you know, so it's seriously. You have to instill it in them so that they know that, you know what, I need to wash my hands. It's important to wash my hands.
That is so
true. That's a very dangerous game to play with my daughter right now with
washing hands.
Washing hands. It's going to be a problem.
No, let me tell you,
I
saw your baby, happy birthday. They had a blackout. This is on her Snapchat. It's the funniest video. They had, not Insta stories. They had a blackout. Her baby starts saying happy birthday and wants to blow out the candles. And I'm thinking, does Brenda have matches? It is the best video I watched this week.